Kids love being in the store with me, and so true. I'm at the store in the clearance section at Myers. I found my little friends to dance with, and I'm dancing to First You Don't Succeed, Dust Yourself Off and Try Again. Now I found this. It's so cute for my baby Sweets, and I'm about to buy it for her sweet thing. I got my bunny with me at the store. You know I have my bunny in my purse. I got my friends I'm dancing with. Where's my daughter Princess? I'm looking for my daughter Princess, and I'm about to set up the camera. This is what I look like at the store. The show. I found these pins too, and I want to buy these because they're so cute. Go shopping with me for my babies at Maya's. Like I said, I'm gonna get this for Sweets because her name is Sweet. Sweet thing. I gotta get this. Got to get this. Okay. Then I got some bubbles for today's visitation, and then I found these love lights, and I like love, so I want to get this. Oh, you see my Ferragamo, but I want to show you it's real Ferragamo because it got Ferragamo right there. Belt worth like 500, 1,000, whatever it's worth. It's worth more now. So mommy, this how mommy is at the store. I miss my kids. I found these cute pens. I'm about to buy this one. It was a blue one. Where is it? Right here. I got another pen too. Where's my babies? I didn't even plan on buying all this stuff. Please do donate. Money sign KYYAYMA. Because I got to buy stuff for my babies. And then when I see stuff on sale for like sweets and stuff I want to buy, I want to get her stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just my baby. It's so sad. Maybe I should get this. Look. Is this on sale? I think it's a clearance. It's on clearance. It's on sale. But this is so cute. A unicorn. And look, it's a book bag so she can sing. I guess she get this for Princess. Yeah. Where's my daughter, Princess Currency Amara in Denver, Colorado? Give Princess Amara to her mother now. We're from Michigan. And every reason why it's illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and children because they took my kids, they took the money I'm due to buy stuff like this for my babies, to invest in land in the house for me and my babies, and it ain't right. That's raping women to take their babies like that and then cancel their rights because they miss appointments and stuff. I completely disagree. I demand rights to my babies now. I demand custody of my kids now, and viral protest that. If gay people got rights, if Martin Luther King marched up and down the street, well, women have the rights to have their babies and have their babies not taken from them. That's raping women, and I demand that custody of my kids now, that they return now, and rights to my kids now. You don't tell a woman and a man they don't have rights to their child because they miss appointments from a false CPS case that should not even been open. Hooray for that. So what am I gonna get Princess? I like this one because someone told me my babies like to sing. I don't know how much this is, but I'm about to spend all my money. Uniqueen. I want to get this for my baby. Okay, so I know which one I'm getting. I'm getting the balloon, I'm getting the lights, I'm getting that. This is how cute I am, mommy is. Someone said, I love your fashion, like this guy. And this is how I dress. My purse with my little bunny in it. I got my lottery tickets. I'm trying to get past. But I saw this too. My daughter was playing with my lip gloss, and I'm like, this is something cute. It's a Barbie land, and I think that you open it up and see what type of Barbie is in there. So instead of having lipstick, I'm playing with my lipstick, she'll open this up and there'll be a little Barbie in there. I don't know if I should get that or stuffed animal because at this time my baby can't hug me and cuddle with me. So I want to get her something cute and cuddly. I wanted to get this for Princess. I'm gonna hold on to stuff I get for my babies. Every reason why it's illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and her children. Where's my baby? My babies. This is scented dough. I would love to buy this for my babies. Everyone donate for me and my kids to have a house and to never be separated again by making it illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and children. My cash app is money sign KYYAYMA. Because the government has taken my kids, they've taken the money and the resources that a woman would receive if she had her babies with her. So they're literally stealing from the mother, her body. They're stealing from the kid and the kid's experience with the mother. And now, when they take one baby, they take the next to the next. So now, because you've taken one from a false phone call, you take the next baby and the next. Oh, because a woman's baby died in Connecticut, you came to the birth of the second baby and took the second baby at the birth of the second baby, the video that went viral. I completely disagree, and this is every reason why. It is illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and children. Like the first law in life, you do not take a woman's baby from her. It's the first law in life. And it is that easy for them to be returned now today. And if a woman's missing anything, a man is out there, or society's out there to add to that woman. When the baby's starving in other countries, they bring the woman food. When there's a problem, they bring the woman food. You can house people who have drug addictions and a felony quick, but you can't house a woman and her babies quick. You know what I'm saying? And even for the biological dad's well-being, it needs to be legal and punishable to separate biological mother and children, USA worldwide, for reasons of sex trafficking, for reasons of, if the biological dad wants to find his child, he should trust to find the baby with the woman who birthed it, who carried it 9 months, and has breast milk for it. Every reason why it's illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and children. Please viral protest and demand that our kids be returned today. And the importance of the present, they force neglect by saying I can only see my baby for 2 hours out of the week. That's forcing neglect. That's holding my baby hostage. Go do this and that from a false phone call, or our hypothesis of if you do drugs or you're mentally ill or not, and go do this and that, and then you get your baby back over your hypothesis and a false phone call. Stop raping women and return children today. Stop raping kids and return children today. Stop trafficking kids and trafficking women after you took my baby like I'm some prostitute. The psychological evaluation said that I talked to sex workers on Michigan Avenue. If everybody seen my face, I ain't never been no prostitute on Michigan Avenue. I had my baby on the bus. I was never a prostitute on Michigan Avenue. So that's a way of sex trafficking. I demand my kids. I demand custody of them. I demand rights to them now. And this is every reason why it needs to be legal and punishable to separate biological mother and children, USA worldwide, and hashtag viral protest, return children now, USA worldwide, for all the women out there missing their babies. And respect is due to a woman, because whether she chose to or not, she carried the baby 9 months and she has the breast milk for it. She's the nurturer in society, and we all get life and a pleasure and a good time from a woman. And that's what I say. Now, I was giving my baby some stuff, but I had to say all that. If I have my babies, I have the cash assistance I'm due, the resources I'm due, so I could be gathering things for my baby. Instead, they've exhausted me, taking all my time, my energy, and I got to spend the little money I got on stuff for my kids. My kids, I don't even know where they are. A caring parent demands their child now, demands to know where their child is every day. You can't tell me I can only see my child and talk to my child for 2 hours out of the week. That's forcing neglect. From a false phone call or your hypothesis about why you should take a baby, they don't even have a reason. They just steal babies at this point. I'm exhausted at them stealing babies. So you're taking one baby, you take the next and the next. Because I'm not drug addicted, because I don't have mental problems. It's not a matter if a woman has a job or not. It's a natural thing in life for a woman to have a baby. So you can't say because a woman got pregnant, had a baby, but she ain't got a job in the house, she can't have her baby. Intelligence is, raising a baby is a natural thing. You can't tell a white woman how to raise her baby like a brown woman. You can't tell an African woman how to raise her baby like an Asian woman. You can't tell an Asian woman how to raise her baby like a white woman. So stop stealing babies and return them now. Return Princess, return Sweets, and return Gasparde. I'll get a third one for Gasparde. 3 kids that they've stolen from me and our happiness together. And the reading said my kids love me and they love me at the store of me for reasons like this. Every reason why it is illegal and punishable to separate biological mother and children, you would say worldwide. And the biggest reasons is that's the first law in life, is you do not take a woman's baby from her. How we're all here today. We had breast milk, we had a mother carried us 9 months in her stomach. And it should never take this long. Jump through who's holding babies hostage for a woman to love her baby every day and every second how she wants to do. Now, a woman got the freedom to give her baby away if she don't want it. But to come have the freedom to take a baby from a woman and a man is not okay. Biological parents' rights. USA worldwide.